Guys, this is the piece I'm going to braise. I'm going to make stock out of for delicious sauces and soup. Okay, all stocks require cold water to permeate the bones at a slow pace so you don't have it too cloudy of a stock. So just a rule of thumb, all stocks cold water. So I'm just going to cover it. Since I don't have a lot of bone in here, I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to add some aromatics to it. I'll show you what I mean with the aromatics. Yeah, it's you know, it's essential for me, if at all possible, to make stocks. They are much nicer to work with than powders, and if I do not have stocks, I won't even use powders. So I'm just going to pop this on for now. Cold water, and I'm going to add some aromatics. I washed my cutting board. I'm going to add. I have some cilantro here. I'm just going to take this. I'm going to wash my cilantro. The stems I'm going to be using. The stems I'm going to be using for the stock, and the leaves I'm going to be using for the. For another lovely salad and probably a seafood dish. We will see. So to clean it, I leave the clasp on for a few seconds. I'm going to unwind. For myself, I basically just open it up and allow any dirt to come out because I want to use these stems. The stems like this, if I was making an Asian peanut sauce, they love the stem. Adds great flavor. I might save some stem for some form of aioli actually. So two key things. Get all the dirt out. How do I know that? Well, I'm going to taste it afterwards. If I find any drizzle any sand in my mouth, I will re-rinse it. Okay, I'm comfortable with that. So this way I can work with the cilantro tender. So rough chop on that because you can use a big hunk of cilantro in your mouth. It's not offensive. So I'm just going to drain it, pop it here. This is going to be garbage. These little pieces here that are a little bit, I'm going to go back to my cutting board. But these pieces that fell off, they're going into my stock, and some of the stem is going into my stock also, ladies and gentlemen. Onto the board, just pop it there for a minute. Take my knife. The root parts, I'm going to keep this to the side. Stock. I have star anise and some bay leaf. 1, 2 bay leaf. Some star anise for back flavor into the stock. I have onion here. I'm going to peel 2 onions. Just regular cooking onions. And then I'm going to add the peel to the stock. Cut through. Classically in French cuisine and in many cuisines, when they are making stock, this is good for other purposes, like to saute, to fry, to add to braises. But the peels of carrots, onions, and celery always go into stock. It's just a French rule of thumb and a great way of adding flavor. So all these beautiful peels here, ladies and gentlemen, in there. It's on high heat. As soon as it comes to a boil, I'll reduce the heat, simmer 2 to 4 hours. If I had celery, if I had the end of a celery, I would add that. If I had the carrot peels, then I would add that. The only other thing I'm suggesting right now is some clove, because clove is great with a lot of stocks, and clove is great with a lot of chutneys too. Just a pinch of ground clove. These are going to go into the stock, my shishito tips. These shells here, right into the stock. It'll help clarify the stock. The proteins and the little bit of egg white that's left, and I'm going to reduce the heat slightly again. What I want to show you is I'm going to take the potatoes. I'm not going to run cold water on them. I'm going to use this water here I'm going to add the potato water right to my stock, guys. I'm okay with one potato falling in. And with these potatoes, to cool them down, I'm just going to spread them out on a baking sheet and let them cool by themselves, okay?